You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. As promised, I'm going to be doing the agent deck profile, so I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to start off with 2 Arc Lord Christia. A lot of people run 1. I decided to run 2 because I wanted to be in my hand as fast as possible. It's also very live, and if everything else fails, it's a Herald of Orange Light target. We're going to be running 3 Master Hyperion, I'm sorry. For obvious reasons, Master Hyperion is the main powerhouse of your deck. You're going to banish an agent from hand, field, or graveyard, special summon him, banish another fairy, destroy another card. It forces your opponent to make plays on him, and then you can go through with your Synchro and XC plays. Next, we're going to be running 2 Tragodia, since we run no back row. No traps at all. Tragodia is going to be our hand trap. He typically is at 2400 and above, seeing that agents and TGs all recycle themselves to the hand. Overall, a great card for Synchro and Exceed abilities. He's also a dark. Next, we're going to be running Blackluster Soldier and Chaos Sorcerer because we run the adequate amount of dark and lights to be able to abuse these 2 cards. Then we're going to be running Gores. I mean, pretty obvious. Next, we're going to be running triple Agent of Creation Venus. Venus is the star of your deck, being able to set up all of your agent plays, all of your TG plays, all of your synchros, all of your XE plays. Never a dead card. Even after you use Shine Ball's effect, it's still an orange light target. Sometimes you summon it and it becomes a 2000 beater, and it's just overall just a great card. Next, we're going to be running 3 Agent Mystery of Earth. Excuse me. Being able to search out your Venus and being able to be a tuner in itself is amazing. He's also level 2. Just overall a great card. Being able to search out Venus and all your other agents. If you're running any other agents like Mercury and stuff, I don't know what to tell you. Jupiter is probably the only other viable option, but we'll get into that later. Next, we're going to be running 3 Herald of Orange Light. I opted to 3, no Veilers, no Maxis, because Maxis are a little more useless this format for so far. And Herald gets rid of the card and can be activated anytime, anywhere. So we're going to run 3 of those, make all of those dead cards live, and put fuel in the graveyard for Christia and Hyperion. Next, we're going to be running triple Missile Shine Ball. Really pretty obvious. It's nothing else for that. It's a Venus. It's what you get with Venus. Then we're going to be running triple TG Werewolf. Now, the TG engine is actually pretty diverse, being able to be floaters in themselves, being able to special summon TG Werewolf when a monster, level 4 monster is special summoned. That's right. When your opponent or you special summons a level 4, you can special summon him. So he's somewhat of a hand trap, being able to defend you from a weaker attack, and also being able to make your synchro plays live. He's also dark, so he's food for chaos. Then we're going to be running 2 TG Striker, the main reason why we run TGs. TG Striker is your tuner. He's able to be special summoned like with a Cyber Dragon-like effect. Just overall an amazing card. 1 Rush Rhino to add consistency to the TG engine. Also, since the agent deck has no big beaters on its own, Rush Rhino plays a pretty big role into the deck. Next, we're going to be running Honest for obvious reasons. All your light monsters win the battle every single time with Honest. 1 Agent Miracles of Jupiter, an extra target for Mystery of Earth. Being able to banish and control your graveyard for Arc Lord Christia, just overall great card. Then we're going to be running triple Forbidden Lance. We run no back row, and we're scared of back row. So triple Forbidden Lance is going to be able to get over any back row that's thwarted at us. Having Master Hyperion at 1900 is fine, seeing that it can get over any monster. But even reducing your opponent's attacks when the agent monsters or your fairy monsters can't get over your opponent's stuff. Next, we're going to be running triple Pot of Duality. Now, triple Pot of Duality is going to add the consistency to your deck. You obviously want to get Agent of Earth to your hand as fast as possible. All those key necessary components, and Pot of Duality is going to help you get there. Then we're going to run 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. Mystical Space Typhoon is something I would rather run probably at 2, but seeing that everybody wants to say set 5 back row and go, I have answers to those 5 back row. Mystical Space Typhoon. Dark Hole. Nothing else to be said. Now we're going to move on to the Synchros and Exceeds, and just 2 cards I wanted to mention out is Mistworm and Angel of Zera. While I like Mistworm, it's probably the only good level 9 that we can use right now. I have never summoned it. I'm pretty sure when I do, it'll probably be good. Depending on my opponent doesn't Veiler, Maxi, or any of that other stuff, it'll probably be good. But I wanted to talk about Angel of Zera, something I wanted to fit into it. It's a fairy, it's a light monster, it's a Hyperion target. If it's ever banished, it gets special summoned. It baits out Bottomless, it won't bait out Bottomless. It forces your opponents to save that Bottomless. If not, they have to use it to get rid of him, and it comes right back. Overall, just a great monster and a good-looking card, too. I like it. Now, Scrap Dragon, we're going to use this to get rid of our Shine Balls, target our Gachi targeted opponents. Just overall, an amazing card in this deck. Very easy to play. Crimson Blader, because we hate when our opponents synchro and exceed against us with high level monsters. Crimson Blader is probably damn near a staple in almost every deck that can synchro. One Erica Schroeder Black Rose, just in case if I need to field wipe, and I mean, come on, it's Erica Schroeder. One Ancient Sacred Wyvern, because this card, coupled with YuGiOh Phoenix, typically means game. Just an overall amazing card, being able to be special summon when destroyed by battle, and gaining attack points depending on if your life points are higher. Just a great card. One HTS, because it is the best level 6 that we have right now. Being able to get over any monster, anytime, any place, no matter the situation, is just amazingly good. And when you do go on to level 6, you're probably going to need him. The star of the deck the star of the extra deck, would probably be Armadas. Being able to stop any effect like Giant Rat, UFO Turtle, Honest, Gorge, Tragodia, just a list of cards that he prevents from happening when he attacks. It's just so amazing. Also, he's a light monster, so he has Chaos Food. One Ally Justice Catastrophe for getting over problematic situations. I rarely summon him over Armadas. One Armory Arm, because I do run a lot of level 2 monsters. I run 5 level 2 tuners, if I can recall. And Armory Arm is just really gets there, being able to power up your monsters and inflict a little damage after you run over an opponent. Next, we're going to be running one Leviair, because it's sick with Master Hyperion plays, banishing Venus from hand, especially summon Hyperion, going into Leviair, and then bringing back the Venus, and then just so many great plays with this card. One Leviathan. I didn't feel that any other rank 3s were good. Except for Giga Brilliant. Giga Brilliant was like, it is a light target, but Leviair is just that 2500 beater that you will need at times, and that one detachment is still pretty good. He's still fighting a roster spot with Giga Brilliant, but for right now I'm going to stick with Leviathan. One Zenmaines, because this used to be the premier card of our play. Now it's just here for stall, just an amazing card overall. One YuGiOh Phoenix, like I said before, this creates the OTK. One Herald of Pure Light. It's so many good combos here. Too many to list. I've not summoned them in my videos, but when I do, it's just amazing. And one Gachi Gentetsu, because Gachi is the reason why we have the deck, just the overall star. And if I could, I wish I could. One Trishula, because Trishula is just pure amazing. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching another segment of The Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy the content.